Okay, I think we've had enough of being cold. Let's head to a hot spring. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor, and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Please give it back, cause it's not yours to take. Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm standing here knowing this ain't real. It's a dope bridge. I'm so excited to get warm after spending so many days in the freaking snow. Okay, so that absolutely cured me. I couldn't record too much because there was, of course, other people there, and I wanted to be respectful. But that was awesome. After spending so many days in the snow, I needed that. Now we're about to go find a campsite and make some food, and yeah, so let's go. What's up, guys? This is a really nice campsite. There's a couple people here, which I didn't expect, but it's still free, so I'm not complaining. But it's about to rain, so I'm gonna try to cook before it rains. I'm gonna make chicken and dumplings for the first time ever. So hopefully it turns out good. We'll see. But yeah, after that, I'm thinking there's like a store 30 minutes away, because it's been raining a lot here, so all the wood here is just like not usable, and it's a fire pit. So I might run down to the store after I get done cooking and get some firewood and maybe some marshmallows and stuff like that too. The rain is starting to come down pretty hard. What the heck? Every time with me and biscuits, these just randomly exploded. Okay, time to throw them in, I guess. Last ingredient. I cannot believe the biscuits just exploded randomly. What is up with me and biscuits? I don't know who put a curse on me to have biscuits always do something. If you guys watch back, every time I try to open a can of biscuits, something goes wrong and it scares me. I wasn't even touching them. They were completely closed. They hadn't been dropped or anything. They just exploded off the table and landed in the dirt. But it is raining hard, so we're speeding this whole thing up. Oh God. This is not aesthetic cooking like I was hoping for it to be. But this is the reality of van life. So I had to literally run back to the van because the rain's coming down so hard, as I'm sure you can hear. This entire video has not gone anything like I planned it to. And it all stems back from like a couple days ago when I was recording the video that you're supposed to be seeing right now. So a couple days ago, I was still up in the mountain area and I found a fire lookout that was apparently abandoned and you're allowed to sleep there. So I got this big idea to go up there and do this creepy video because literally the same week a video game came out and the plot of the game is a guy goes to a fire lookout in Oregon and some creepy stuff happens. I don't know too much about the game. I haven't actually played it, but I did purchase the game and it was on my laptop and we were going to go up there and have a spooky night. So what I did not know about this area is that the fire locale is obviously located at the top of a mountain, but the only way to get there's two ways. One through a like 10-mile road that I tried to go through, but it was completely iced over and I had to turn around. The other way is up a 4-mile hike that goes, I believe, 3,600, maybe more elevation. So it's 4 miles of just straight up. I had my backpack with my food, my propane, all my stuff. I had large strapped to my chest. I had my sleeping bag. I had pots, pans. I had way too much stuff. I didn't realize it'd be that tough of a hike. It was absolutely brutal. And I started late because I got a late start to my day. The whole day just was not going well. So I started the hike after 3 p.m. And another thing to add to that is, if you guys know me, I may have not talked about it too much on this channel, but I have a huge fear of mountain lions. And right as I'm walking up to the trail, there's a sign on the trail that says a mountain lion was spotted on that trail like a week before. So already I was like nervous about that. So we start the trail. We're going up. It's brutal. It's really kicking my butt. But I'm going on, taking breaks when I need. And like a mile and a half up the mountain, which I did not know, it was covered in snow. Like absolutely covered in snow. I lost the trail a few times. I slipped, I fell. It was just not a good time. And then, keep in mind, I started the trail after 3 p.m. and it's a 4-mile trail. So it starts to get dark and I've lost the trail. And I'm like staying calm, but I'm like, I really need to figure out where this trail is or I have to head back. And right when I was thinking that, I saw bear prints in the snow. And I was like, okay, this is my sign to turn back around. So I turn around and head back down the trail. Unfortunately, the walk down I thought would be a breeze because, you know, it's pure down. But like I said, it was snowing and I was just slipping and sliding all down that trail. It got pitch black dark and I was still on the trail. I was not having a good time. But I found out that night that one thing is stronger than fear, at least, and that's exhaustion. Because at a certain point, I just like stopped freaking out. I was like, you know what? I've got bear spray. If a bear or a mountain lion comes, I've got spray. I'm good. If it's gonna come for me, it's gonna come for me. And I just like trudged down that freaking trail, not scared anymore. So I did face my fears, but suffice it to say, that video did not come to light. I do want to go up there at some point. I'm gonna go back and actually pack accordingly and start at a good time to where it doesn't get dark. So I will be doing a video at the fire lookout at some point for you guys, but it didn't happen that day. Now, today, I started my morning early to get to the hot spring because, you know, obviously days like this where it's supposed to be rainy are not good days that people go to the hot springs, and the earlier, usually the better. I pull up to the parking lot and it's packed with cars. There were so many people there. So that was my first hit to my perfect day. Then we get back here and I find this really nice dispersed camping spot. I thought I was gonna have more or less to myself. And literally like an hour after I got here, swear like 7 Sprinter vans pull in to like there's only like 5 spots here. They pulled into multiple spots, including my spot, which was extremely like rude, I'd say. And they're just like being loud, and they do leave eventually and they go right down the hill. There's like another spot down there. That's where they are right now. But that was, you know, obviously kind of a bummer because I was hoping to have this place at least a little to myself. And there's like a lot of people here now. And then while I'm cooking, I'll go ahead and show you what happened. Lars, come here. Lars, come here. Lars has never ran out of the van when I open the door. Usually he goes away because he's like, here's the door open, and he like runs the opposite direction. He bolted out and ran up a tree, and luckily he didn't go far, but still, that freaked me out completely. And now it is pouring down rain when the rain was supposed to stop after the morning. And now it is pouring down rain. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to do a campfire today, but this is just what happens when you do van life. When you live out in the world and the elements, you can't always expect things to go exactly how you want them to. You just gotta roll with the punches. So that being said, I have my delicious chicken and dumplings. We're gonna try this out and hopefully this will turn things around. It looks and smells incredible. Oh, look at that. All right, let's give it a try. This is so, I know you guys will probably think that I'm like capping, but every meal that I've made since doing van life has been so much better than anything I've done before that. And I really mean that. I'm not sure if it's because I'm out in the great outdoors or what, but this is like one of the best things I've ever made. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess this is one way to spend a rainy day. Inside with Lars, watching The Office on repeat, because that's all I have on my computer, and I have no service. But hey, I'm not complaining. It goes without saying, cookbook. I really feel like I'm gonna start working on my cookbook next year, 2024, because I want to do a full year on the road doing meals and turn that into the first cookbook. So my year on the road will be, well, my year on the road passed, but my year on YouTube will be December the 19th. So starting 2024, I think I'm really gonna start getting the measurements and all that together and start compiling it into what will one day be Winter is Blue Volume 1 cookbook. It is so cold in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat this. Hopefully the rain stops. If it does, I'll head down to the store, get some firewood, and we'll do a campfire. But right now, I don't think anything will really light because the wood here is wet and it's raining really hard. So I'll see you guys either in a little bit or I'll see you guys in the morning. So peace.